Anonymous.
Collective, what it do, y'all? What it do, man? Welcome to my channel. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because things can and will change based on the choice and decision that you make. Please be aware the choice and decision that you make can and will affect the people around you, so please use discernment. Also, my blood ready, so please don't take everything I say to the butt cheek, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. I do not expect for you to eat it, okay? So, if you're looking to book a personal reading with me, check the description box below, okay? Has a list of ways to get in contact with me. And like I say, like I said in the last reading, I'll be using the Discord if you guys want to contact me. It's super hard to, like, with me working and stuff like that. I think I could probably get away with it as long as my voice is low at work. Nah, let me not even say that. But with everything I have going on, you know, it'll be easier for me to talk to you guys on Discord than it would be, you know, through email and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't email me or don't text me or whatever the case is. It's just that with everything I got going on, Discord may be the way to go. So I will be posting that in the description box so you guys can join. And like I say, I'll be on there. I don't know what dates or whatever the case may be yet. I'm almost done with the whole setup for my Twitch with the live readings as well. I'll be doing them on there as well as I'll be doing them on here too. I'll probably start doing some more collective readings. I'll probably start doing collective readings live here and on Twitch. And that way I can do like signs and other stuff like that, like the numbers. I know I had somebody ask me about doing like master number 33. I haven't forgot about you. I think it was Baby Stag. I haven't forgot about you. It's just I have other things that I've been going on before, so don't think I forgot, all right? But I appreciate you guys keeping me busy, so that's a huge ass blessing, so thank you. But yeah, let's get this started rocking and rolling for you guys, man. Message for the collective for this yin energy read. See what some of these songs got rocking and rolling. Feel that energy, that Ayavra. Give East energy. This is definitely feminine energy here. Transformation, moon cycles, the Hecate moon. With an Eye of Ra, which is the sun god. So this means that you're heavily protected. The give is in reverse, which means don't give in and don't give up. We have Eastern energy. I'll get some angel messages out here pretty soon, but I'm also shuffling these other cards like my own cards rejecting me. There we go. Angel messages for the collective. Angel messages. 5 and 3. Angel message number 8. You guys maybe want to travel, because 5 talks about a lot, like about changes, taking adventurous trips, shedding old skin. That 3 is, you know, the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Things growing, things declining. 8 has a lot to do with movement. Be careful who you're trusting with your finances. I feel like there's like some type of get-rich-quick scheme that somebody may be trying to run on somebody. Ponzi scheme. Not necessarily Ponzi scheme, but yeah, it's like that concept, like someone's telling you about like some grand idea and how they want to invest in it. Like I feel like what it is that my thing is this: like if they didn't have their own money to invest in it, why should you? I'm gonna leave it at that. So be careful of people trying to sit here and spin ideas or give you some type of sad story to borrow money from you. Yeah, because the big dot's at the bottom. Yeah, I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. So it's like, be mindful of somebody giving you some type of sad story to get some type of money from you. Four and six. $12 at the bottom, crossroads. You may be walking away from people who no longer interest you. And what I mean by interest you, like people who bore you. Like their whole personality, like everything about them is boring. Like they give me this whole Ben Stein vibe, like Clear Eye is awesome. You know, they kind of have that type of personality. They may talk like that. Is there something about them that you no longer resonate with them with? It could be like, you know, their mind frame, like how they look at things, constantly doing the same shit over and over again. I feel like this person is very selfish too. This person can be very materialistic because we have a 6 at the bottom. It's like they may be sucking you dry. Like I say, it's like it's something in regards to money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like somebody's brown nosing you. They're kissing your ass to sit here and get something from you. And I kind of feel like somebody's maybe wearing some rose-colored glasses. In the same sense too, with that 6, it gives me rose-colored glasses energy. Because 6 can also mean like family, but it also ties to material as well. I get it. Like tax season, everyone's getting their fucking taxes now. Like I never thought that I would say that I never thought I would see the day where I would say I hate doing taxes. And it's not even the fact that I've ran my own business in the same sense. It's more of like, well, shit, like I'm reporting money that I made to get the money that you guys took from me, just for you guys to tax me for the same money that you. It doesn't make any sense, and I kind of feel like you're wanting to separate from people who are like that too. Like it could be very taxing, not even just on your pockets, but just on your energy. You're wanting to separate from people who are taxing your energy here. You know what I'm saying? It's like no matter what you give, and they still will give you something back, but they still need something from it. So I feel like this is somebody who's Indian giving. And it's like you need to separate from these. You can't collaborate with these people no more. It's like you're at a crossroads. It's like, damn if I do and damn if I don't. Like, what the fuck should I do at this point? Like, you motherfuckers are giving me anxiety. Like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I'm right. I'm wrong even if I'm right. And I'm right even if I'm wrong. Like, look, the 5 and the 3 came right back out. But at least the 3 dots on the up, it's on the upside now, but it's showing something, you know, going down. It's like I say, it's like deceitful behavior. It's like somebody trying to get you to come out your shell to get you to come out and do something that you normally don't do. So it's in the same sense, I feel like I'm also picking up too, is like somebody leaves the relationship and they downgrade. The person, if the grass wasn't greener on the other side for somebody, excuse me, you guys. I gotta make sure I edit that out. But yeah, somebody was a downgrade. I'm picking up that somebody was dating somebody's friend or an old friend, or I should say a friend of me in the same sense. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. even if this person wasn't a friend, the person that they left their stability for, it was a downgrade. This is kind of giving me that visual of cheaters where that one female had cheated on her husband for a fucking bum. Like, she was getting her cheeks slapped in a dumpster. It was a downgrade to leave. Like, somebody needs to have patience out here. Like, they're literally going to have to start over. But they're going to want their old thing back. In the same sense, too, I kind of feel like this is God's teaching somebody a lesson here. Somebody who was very materialistic out here. Alright, so let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Got it anyway. Let's see. Tiffany, Maria, David, Chris, Adam. Let's turn these up. So we got some names started out right now. Jessica, David, Maria, Tiffany, Adam, Chris, Keisha, hard drive, Michael, and what else? What was that? Kevin, Michael, Pisces. At the bottom, we got God bless the child that can hold his or her own. My hard drive card has a lot to do with memory. Okay, for those who are unfamiliar with a hard drive is, it's obviously something that goes to your computer, the things that are in your device's phone that saves storage, it's memory. You would need to protect your these are things that you put that you want to store, things that you're saving, things that you're protecting. Okay, i.e. passwords, photos, documents, everything. These are things that are stored on these type of devices. So metaphorically speaking, hard drive would be your memory, your brain. And then we have Pisces energy out here with several names, just to kick off this reading. Don't worry, I'll bring out some more of those cards in a little while. Give me some messages for the collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to see and what do they need to be aware of? Personal assistance at the bottom. So, we'll bring balance in reverse. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. But this is in reverse. So this gives me the only way to perfection is through imperfection energy. So if it was upright, it says that you're putting too much energy into something, but this saying is that you're not putting enough energy into something. And this is the reason why things are out of whack for somebody here. So in the same sense, like someone doesn't have balance to begin with. Or they're doing things one-sidedly. This kind of gives me selfish energy. Doing things for their own good. Professional assistance, and maybe time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. So like with that hard drive energy, this kind of gives me like, this could be somebody as much as like taking notes but don't fully read them. So you know, like how we had to sit here and take notes in school, but the teacher would talk dumbass fast, and so it's like whatever stuck out to this person. Basically, it's like I kind of feel like what this is that somebody wrote down and they're storing what they were able to remember, which means that they're not fully knowledgeable with what they're trying to do or what they're trying to convey to the public or to somebody else around them. So it's kind of hard for somebody to bring balance to a situation that they're not fully knowledgeable about or fully fluent in. And then we have find a lesson out here, which now it makes sense. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Find a lesson. So like I was saying, prior to me picking this card up, is that somebody was taking notes, like in the same sense, like this is how college is, right? I remember like in college, like I even got into it with my teacher because I told him, dude, you're not fucking made of glass. Like I can't see what the fuck you're doing. You're erasing everything. As soon as this motherfucker would put the period at the end of the sentence, he's erasing it. I'm like, bro, like I couldn't even fucking see what the fuck you wrote. Like I got ADHD, bro. Like I can listen and I'm not gonna remember it, bro. Like I got so much shit running through my mind. I'm trying to sit here and write. There's so much going on. You know what I'm saying? So my notes would be very spotted. And when it came down to the finals, like I fucking flunked it. This motherfucker supposedly gave us the whole final prior to it. Like he gave us a pre-final and said that this is going to be exactly your test, right? Now, mind you, I had copied everything I possibly could to my hard drive, my mental hard drive, and I still failed the test. I still failed the class because I wasn't able to keep up, or in the same sense, like I said, the teacher was fucking me over, and I wasn't the only student that happened to. Like about 80% of his students were failing his class, and for this to be a math class and that shit to be $1,000 every fucking semester or trimester or whatever you want to call it, to be fucking students over like that, that's pretty fucking cold, right? But the lesson to that was, I guess, because I ended up getting kicked out of school for that. So I guess the lesson that I should have learned was I should have went to the registrar, and instead of sitting here like standing my ground verbally like, bro, you fucking me over, I should have went to counsel and be like, hey, this teacher, I'm not understanding it. It's like, this is my third time having to take his class. I'm not understanding his curriculum. He tells me one thing, but the other thing is that when he gives us notes, he's erasing them as soon as he finishes his last word. I'm not able to learn that way. I'm a hands-on learner. I have to do things physically myself. These are things that I should have did. You feel what I'm saying? Finding a lesson, like basically finding your flaw in a situation. So there could be a situation where you act out impulsively due to emotion. You know what I'm saying? And you may actually be justified to do so, but you doing that don't bring you the results that you were expecting because there was a different way to skin that cat. You feel what I'm saying? Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you are putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Excuse me, you guys, sorry. So I'll continue that story because this is the bravery in the same sense where I felt like I was being brave at. So after we talked out what happened, not only did I get kicked out, but the teacher got fired too. But basically what they tried to do was tell me that I didn't pay for any of the classes or whatever, which was bullshit because it was a school loan. So they were like, well, you have to write us a 2-page essay about why this school is important to you, and you have to pay us $2,000 to keep going. And honestly, I felt like that was very degrading to me. As a student who would sit here, I was sacrificing my life, like literally, like I had an unorthodox schedule. I was going to school pretty much Monday through Saturday, and it wasn't a consistent schedule. Like I could have class from 8 to 12. My lab would probably be, fortunately, if I got lucky, it would be from like 4 to 8. Sometimes it would be from 8 to 2 in the morning. It wasn't nothing consistent. And on top of this, I still had to do general education. So I was like, I'm not in the wrong. So in the same sense, you may not be in the wrong in a situation, but it's like somebody wants to try to humble you because it's like somebody wants the upper hand on you. So it's like you have to be brave. In the same sense, are you going to sit here and bow down because it's something that you actually want, or are you going to find a different way to do it? So like with this bravery being in a conflict area, it's like somebody's having a hard time standing up for themselves because somebody may feel like they have the upper hand, or they're going to feel guilty about a decision that they made in the past or in the current that's going to affect them in the future. The thing is that if you are going to act based on solely of emotion, then in the same sense, you must feel like your emotions are valid to begin with. So why would you go back on them? You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. Well, at that time for me, that fear was failing, because I had never failed any class until I got to college. I've never failed a grade. I never failed a class until I got there. So like, I wanted to see it through. It's like, man, hell no. Like I'm finna constantly keep going, but it's like, it was too much of a conflict and it was overwhelming. And guess what ended up happening? My loans got forgiven for predatory lending, with them sitting here basically approving me for a loan that they know that I wasn't going to be able to pay back, and that I wasn't going to be able to find a job in that field. See how that worked out? So it's like bravery. So it's like, don't second guess yourself. If I'm to, bring this full circle, don't second guess your feelings, basically. When wrong is wrong and you call it out, stand on it. And even though the consequences, you may receive consequences, it may not go in your favor at that moment, but it'll work out in your favor in the future. Which is probably the reason why the forgiveness is out here for the outcome. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. You know what I'm saying? Like they told me I had to write a letter saying that I had to give them $2,000. I had to get them 2 bands and write a 2-page letter about why the school was important to me. And I was like, bro, fuck all that. I'm not finna do this. You guys are fucking me over left and right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you guys are giving me classes. You're fucking rushing me. You guys are putting me in these 6-week courses and expecting me to learn 2 years worth of information within 6 weeks. Like I literally don't have no time to myself whatsoever. And then you're going to sit here and tell me, basically have me beg to stay at a school that you guys ain't even really, you guys don't even trip. You guys are like money hungry. So I forgave myself. I was like, you know what? Like this was a dream that I wanted. And it was a music school. This is where I got some of my engineer experience from, you know what I'm saying? The knowledge from, at least in a technical sense. But I said, fuck it at the end of the day. I don't need to go to the school. I don't need the certificate, because at the end of the day, it's like, I make music, I can engineer. At some point, it's like, it doesn't always take a degree. Because hell, like I went to business school and I still can't even work. I can't even work jobs that I even got a degree in. can't explain why that happened either. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got the qualifications, but I don't know, maybe I'm too tall, maybe I'm too light skinned. Whatever the case may be, it's like, forgive yourself. It's like you want to make the best for yourself, but not everybody has the best interest for you. So it's like, don't be upset with how things go or things work against you in your favor, because it's actually working for you in your favor in the long run. So it's like your expectations of having something right now is what leads to the disappointment. So forgive yourself for being angry, or at least forgive yourself for allowing this to disturb you. Professional assistance. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. It's like, you know what? I need to find a better mentor. Find somebody else that can actually do it, because I can't go to the school to get the information or get the knowledge that I need. Why am I going to get these certificates when they're not even going to work for me? So let me find somebody that can actually get my foot in the door. Let me go. So you may be wanting to, find an internship that could excel you quicker into the field that you want to get into. Ooh, twin. I feel like this has a lot to do with you, but it's like things are very chaotic. So, so if things are very chaotic for you in a situation where you're in work or school, whatever the case may be, you're being called to still stand tall and be brave and face it through and through. But that doesn't mean that you have to sit here and complete the task of initially what you had set forth, because basically there is fuckery. And if this is confirmation for you, I hope this helps you. Basically, it's like, be mindful of your energy. Things are going left for a reason. I don't think it was meant for you to involve yourself in this. It was cool to go ahead and get your feet wet, but this was never something that you should have committed to. Why don't us bring balance in reverse? Sorry if I was rambling. Look, abundance in reverse. It was never going to bring you that type of abundance. Things are out of whack because expectations lead to disappointments. And at the bottom of the deck, we have let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life. If you're holding on to this negativity, release it and be. And we have abundance in reverse. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. This is in reverse. So there's obstacles standing in your way. It's definitely coming to you, but the fact of the matter is that there is no balance. So like I say, it feels like somebody's overwhelmed here with their work schedule, their life schedule, their school schedule. Someone's overwhelmed with something, and it's like whatever expectation that they had, they're facing some type of obstacles. So it's like, in the same sense, you make plans and God laugh. In the same sense, this isn't that type of situation. This is more of like you have plans and didn't think it through, or you didn't think of the possibilities of what could have happened that could have, you know what I'm saying? It's like in case of emergency type shit. And it's not your fault. Like I said, this isn't the type of situation where it's like you made plans and God's laughing at you. It's more of like I feel like you did pray, you manifested for this, that, and the third, but it's like there's literally the powers that be. There's some type of entity, and I don't mean spirit. An entity could be a business, a person, or a spirit, whatever the case is. There's something that is definitely standing in your way that you would need to basically separate from, that you have to put your foot down with. And the thing is that I'm getting this mama never raised no quitter energy. But in the same sense, this may be a situation. This wasn't the situation that mama was telling you not to give up on. This was a situation that mama or daddy told you you can either step in it or step around it. And you may have stepped in this situation when you should have stepped around this situation. Why don't I find the lesson? Stuck in lack, restricted. You have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have. It's only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. So find a lesson with stuck in lack restricted. So I kind of feel like this gives me the energy of somebody being stubborn. Because the stuck in lack is restricted. So it's like you're not stuck in lack. It's like literally it's like somebody's trying to prove something to somebody. You only have to prove something to yourself. I really feel like there's this they're all gonna laugh at you energy going on. You know what I'm saying? Difficult road is in reverse. If this is in reverse, this means that somebody's basically is like trying to see it through because they're telling themselves that they can't give up. So it's like somebody's being way too hard on themselves. This says spirit of perseverance being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. This is in reverse. So I feel like this is somebody who's literally trapped in their head. Finding a lesson, stuck in lack restricted. Did you really have to involve yourself in a situation to get this achievement? Did you have to go through this situation to get through this situation? I'm feeling like you really didn't have to. More on this bravery. Expand is in reverse on bravery. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. This is in reverse on top of bravery. At the bottom of the deck, we have shame in reverse. This feels like you should walk away. You have nothing to prove. What I'm picking up on is that basically, okay, she's not giving up. This may be the issue, is that somebody feels, so this feels like somebody feels like they're giving up. So I feel like this is somebody being way too hard on themselves. Because somebody has this mentality of that, whatever I set my mind to, I can do it. It's great to have that mentality. But the thing is that you have to learn and choose and pick your battles. We're not going to win every fucking thing. Yes, we could be great. Yes, we could be successful. But the thing is that we're always going to have some obstacles. And the thing is that when you walk into a situation where the odds are stacked against you, you have to learn to walk away. That was the reason why I brought up my experience in school of them wanting me to pay 2 bands. Mind you, if I had got a fucking school loan, they've already paid you in full. Why the fuck am I going to sit here and pay you? You're going to sit here and tell me that you didn't get paid, and I know for a fact because it's on my fucking credit. You're going to tell me that you didn't get paid, and I got to pay you 2 bands, but I don't got to pay nothing afterwards? Come on, G. I may be naive, but I'm not a fool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't allow your good heart to, basically that's what this is that somebody still has a good heart. It is like them being brave. Basically, the bravery in this deck, well, not this deck, I would say this reading. The bravery in this reading is like you trying to be brave and buck against a system that's already stacked against you and you don't have any allies. It's going to work against you. There's no point of view. There's no expansion from that. There is no allies. There's no outlet. The only thing that you can't do is walk away. This forgiveness said to forgive yourself. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time you forgive someone or maybe even yourself. And I feel like this is maybe yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Shame is in reverse. You've carried the burden far too long. It's time to release this guilt you've placed upon yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards happiness. Hold no shame towards that. Because the situation that you're in right now is not bringing you any growth. it's hindering you, and it's going to put you deeper and deeper into a fucking rut. It's going to bring you more and more into debt by you sitting here trying to prove something to whoever this is. Give no fucks about what somebody got to say in regards of what you got to do with your life or how you finna grow and expand. Fuck that and fuck them. One is forgiveness. Have faith is in reverse on the forgiveness. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. This is in reverse. Until you learn to forgive, you won't have that faith because you're pretty much holding grudges. Pay attention at the bottom of the deck. Until you forgive yourself, until you realize is that, oh, you motherfuckers are trying to fuck me. You trying to fuck me, Blue. These dogs try to fuck me. When you finally realize that, this will turn into this, which will make it easier for this. Understand that these people that you're involving yourself with, the people that you're around, they're purposely doing things to try to break your faith. It's led to that. Think about it. In the same sense, like I said, the school that I was in, it was an accelerated course. I had to learn a 2-4 year college worth of information within 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm going to school on Saturdays. I mean, who do that? I mean, but me personally, besides these accelerated courses, I don't know any. You usually get Saturday, Sunday off. You get, why am I only getting 1 day to fucking recover mentally, and then still try to handle my fucking business with an offset ass schedule? The odds are stacked against somebody. And I'm just using school as a scenario. So you put your own scenario how you want it to fit. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like the odds are stacked against you in this situation here. What are you sitting here standing up and fighting against? These people know that. These people are dangling a fucking carrot or a steak, whatever it is that entices you. They're dangling that shit over you. Take a different route. Popped out. Never trust a person that washes their ass before their face, because they don't give a fuck about shit. That's one of my quotes. Anthony's at the bottom of the deck. This may be somebody that you're having to deal with. Kadir. Love and Light. Eric. Justin. Nothing. Benz. Rosa. So what I gotta feel. Carlos at the bottom. Let's get into the tarot. So these people, in the same sense too, I mean, look at the Benz in the same sense, like these people, predatory lending, they would be driving Benzes and shit like that. They're driving fancy ass cars. Basically, all your blood, sweat, and tears is going straight into that damn pocket. They don't give two fucks about you. So it's up to you to sit here and be like, you know what? I'm putting an end to this shit. Like, you're not gonna sit here and bank off of my success. Beware of scams. I'm pretty sure I'll still leave that inside of my description box below. Never trust a person that washes their ass before their face, because they don't give a fuck about shit. Why don't us bring balance and abundance in reverse? The World card. So you could be taking online classes, Seven of Swords in reverse. This is something coming to a close. The World card is something ending. So this could be somebody not wanting to face the truth of something ending, like in the same sense, like mama didn't raise no quitter. This has nothing to do with you being a quitter. This has a lot to do with you saving yourself the embarrassment, because there's a lot of things, there's a lot of people that are, the odds are stacked against you. So this has nothing to do with you being a quitter. It's more of understanding what your battles are, picking your battles wisely. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're realizing that somebody's being fake with you. You're realizing that you're being set up to fail, basically. When things get hot, like in the kitchen, shit got hot, like in the kitchen. You see me? You know, I forgot what I was going to go with that, but yeah. Crunchy Black, that's what that was from Ryan Spinners. It's Megan and me, baby. I just thought I would mention. Don't feel ashamed for having to close out a chapter, though, basically. The Seven of Swords reverse. And then we have the shame. Well, we did see shame at the bottom of the deck out here. Do not feel ashamed about having to close out a chapter, because the odds are stacked against you. One of us find the lesson and stuck in luck restricted. Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around. That's good karma. Final lesson. Stuck in luck restricted. The Wheel of Fortune. Blessings coming your way. So this means slow down. Take a break. Actually be still. Like Miss Alicia told me. Silence and, listen. Listen and silent have the same letters in them. Don't miss on your blessing second guessing. Don't miss out on your blessing second guessing. Stuck in luck is literally being restricted. So it's like basically you about to be blessed regardless, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Transformation, change. You have the opportunity to sit here and change your luck, basically, when the odds are stacked against you. Like I say, it's like you have the opportunity. Literally, you can whole ass walk away from this and say, I'm not finna sit here and fucking play your fucking games, G. What goes around fucking comes around. You see the Wheel of Fortune? What goes around comes around. There's heartbreak. People's hands being in it. Some weird shit going on, right? Let's just look at the imagery in this damn card, G. The people who hurt you, guess what? When that wheel comes around, they're going to be the ones hurt. The ones who try to stop you, when they try to do something, they're going to be stopped. The ones who was being weirdos, they're going to run into some fucking weirdo shit. And they're going to wonder, like, what the fuck? Well, guess what? It's called karma, motherfucker. The shit that you did to the fucking collective is going to come back onto you. So you got nothing to worry about. Seven of Swords. Why don't us expand in reverse with bravery, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, bravery. The Empress. The Chariot in reverse. One day you'll get over your pride, collective. This is Cancer energy. One day you'll get over your pride, though. You literally have to learn how to stand on your own. Be the empress here. Because we have bravery with expand in the conflict area and the empress. There's some type of expectation that someone's living under, some type of, I'm going to leave it as some type of expectation that somebody is trying to hold themselves to. And this may be smothering your growth, basically. Charity in reverse, pride, ego, being arrogant. You need to practice more self-discipline or have more self-discipline to not get involved with fuckery and bullshit. You know, I feel like this is somebody's anger here that's keeping them involved in a situation, and it's keeping them from being their loving and creative self. Doing things that's what's natural to them, because it's like they feel like they have to sit here and prove something to somebody other than themselves. One of us have faith in reverse with forgiveness. The Two of Wands with the Six of Wands. But the Six of Wands have popped out first. It says, have faith because victory is coming. It's okay to walk away from this situation. You're not meant to win in whatever you're dealing with right now. You're supposed to walk away. Have the confidence to walk away from this situation. Forgive those who have wronged you. Have faith in yourself, because have faith is in reverse. Forgiving those who have wronged you. Have faith in yourself, because eventually you're about to win. You're about to get an adrenaline rush, basically, once you do so. And you're going to feel so much happier when you do that. You just have to learn when, you just have to decide when you're going to make that decision. This lets me know that you'll reach your goals. You just have to, you'll reach your goals when you say so, pretty much. This is you regaining control. But right now, you may feel like you've lost direction. The Three of Wands in reverse. You may feel like you're lacking ambition. But the thing is that there's other things that are being involved in this. There's other things that are in play that are keeping you from reaching your max potential. So don't lose sight, don't lose focus, don't lose faith. Understand that there's too many people, there's too many hidden enemies that you're not aware of. And it's like, when you sit here trying to sit here and fight, you may have an inkling about who one enemy is, but you can't go after that person because this person is well protected in some way, shape, or form. This person has people that you're unaware of. What in this world? Abundance in reverse, and this bring balance. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Your commitment is being tested in reverse. So it's not your, like I said, it's not your commitment that's being tested. Literally, it's like there's things over you that are out of your control that you basically have to walk away from. This has nothing to do with you. These are people who are fucking pulling strings in your life to bring more strain into you. So walk through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as a phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as a birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It's almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you're magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It also can herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about it. What's coming your way? Attuned to the moon, have some sexy time. Additional meanings for this card: time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you being paranoid? Make an investment. The teaching: Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get into the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. Yeah, this goes back to what I was saying. These cards are definitely confirming what I was saying long before. And it says your commitment is being tested in reverse. So it's like, it's not your commitment. It's like people know that you're committed, that you want to see this goal. The fact of the matter is that there's people standing in your way to keep it from happening. What it is that you may have shown your enemies your hand, and now they know how to fuck with you. One of this Wheel of Fortune, stuck in lack, and find a lesson. A win-win outcome is forecast. This is in reverse. This is the reason why you should walk away. Confidence is your key to success in reverse. So like I say, it's not you being confident, it's about you being smart. I don't even have to read what that shit means to understand that one. I'm not going to front you. You got good karma coming your way. It's just you have people that are literally standing in your way on purpose. They're literally trying to fuck you over. One of this Empress with expand and bravery. Expand in reverse and bravery. Take time to breathe out. The energy and gaining momentum at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you have hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now's the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes on in cycles. Attuned to the moon, I am where I am and it's okay. Additional meanings: you should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with somebody else. Avoid falling into a slump or depression. That's crazy, because that's what I've been doing with you. I've shared my experiences. Like I know this. I know for a fact about this. I've been through this before. So the energy is gaining momentum. It's not. Yeah, until you actually take time out and breathe, and actually see the beauty within yourself with this Empress. This has nothing to do about you being brave. This is somebody who's being very prideful. One is forgiveness. Have faith in reverse. The 6 of Wands with the 2 of Wands. And we'll close this out. Luck is on your side in reverse. Your commitment is being tested in reverse. So with luck is on your side in reverse, considering that we have the victory card out here, when you achieving your goals has nothing to do with luck. This was based on a decision that you made. Like I said, you had good karma over here. The fact of the matter is, the reason why like luck is, it's not that luck was on your side, it's your heart, basically. Your actions, your intention is what, and your decision is what led you to be successful. Like I brought up, the school that was sitting here taking advantage of me, that told me I had to pay 2 bands and write them a letter pleading why I needed this, why I needed that school. I basically said, fuck that school. And I continue to do what I'm doing. And look at me today. I'm sitting here, you know, giving advice from my experiences. So, you know what I mean? It's like sharing my experiences, giving you guys advice to help you through your situation. Because in some way, shape, or form, we all mirror each other. No, if I was to sit here and constantly keep pushing through, and the cold part about it is that nobody I went to school with from that school, I think maybe one person, 1 or 2 people graduated from that school, but everybody fucking dropped out. It wasn't the simple fact that it was hard. It wasn't the simple fact of they couldn't do it. It was for the simple fact is that they were getting fucked over left and right. There was no point in them constantly sitting here trying to keep investing their time and energy into something that they were never going to win at. The only thing that would have happened is the more they would have fought to try to be successful in this situation, they would have had to fork out more money. And I'll give you a rough estimate of when I got out. Okay, I got out at $90K. I should have gotten out way before that. I mean, I should have never accepted that, because that was the initial thing. So the initial course was about $90K for that 2-year accelerated course. But of course, like when you fail classes, and these weren't cheap ass classes, okay? The first class I took was a movie production, and I didn't go to school for movies or video editing, right? So that class, failing that one was an extra $2,000. The math class that I failed repeatedly, that I was telling you guys about earlier, that was $600 to $800. So just imagine, I failed that a few times because of the teacher that I had, literally. And I'm not a stupid person, you feel what I'm saying? It's just literally, I had the odds stacked against me, and he had to tell me, well, this is how a lot of college teachers teach. And it's like, dude, I'm pretty sure, like, it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. Like, you're literally, like, taking advantage of us. I was the only person that failed. Like I say, it's like 80% of his students had failed. It may be like 20%, and I believe the 20% usually sat in the front of the class anyway. So they were able to see the fucking notes. But long story short, if you're being fucked over, it's best to walk away. Like, there's no need for you to sit here and constantly trying to fight and trying to prove to yourself that you can do it when you have the odds stacked against you. I even had to learn to do that my damn self. It hurt, and I was in debt, or at least I thought I was going to be in debt. But come to find out that school was doing some fuck shit. And I kind of feel like that's what this is. You know, whatever the situation is, maybe with you, you're going to realize the people that you're around, the people that you're fucking with, the people you work with, the people you go to school with, the people you hang out with, they're on some fuck shit. They're doing some things to purposely stand in your way. They're purposely creating obstacles to keep you from progressing. It's not that you can't do it. It's the simple fact of the matter is that they don't want you to do it. It's just like the pharmaceutical. I don't know if you guys have seen this cartoon on I guess it's on Adult Swim originally, but like on HBO Max, it's called Common Side Effects, and it's talking about how Big Pharma basically is taking advantage of its citizens. Why would we provide a drug that cures everything when we can bank off of it? We can continue to just like give them some bullshit medication to subdue certain things, but have them keep coming back to us. That's literally what somebody's going through in that situation right now. But that's what I got for you guys, man. Appreciate you guys coming through and checking the vibe. Much love and light to you guys. Peace.